I'm Craig Strachan. I am the Enabling Development Director for Green Access. We are a small development company that specialise in customised zero carbon homes. We are based in Chipping Norton and we operate in Oxfordshire and the surrounding counties. I think using the finance to steer the business. So we were given reports and bits and pieces, but actually understanding what they meant and what they were telling us, we were kind of left to our own devices. And so trying to use historical financial information to make future decisions was a pretty big challenge. So we've been with Modus, I think about a year or so through a cycle, and we are supported on all fronts. So effectively the team here have become our de facto financial director, and that's across all range of services from bookkeeping and accounting and kind of turn the handle stuff to tax advice and some future business planning. But the fact that some of the principals at Modus are in the property world, property developers themselves, there was a kind of common understanding with where we'd been as a design and build company and where we wanted to go as developers. And it felt like there was a real understanding of the steps and the challenges, but also the opportunities that were available to us. Although we had closed our design and build company prior to joining Modus, actually Modus really helped us make the transition to being a developer and understanding the difference between them, to sitting client side, to understanding what our own personal objectives were and how to incorporate those into the business. And so we're just finishing that journey now, and I think it feels like we are property developers, and it would have taken considerably longer to get there without some of the business support here. I think in terms of turn the handle bits and pieces, the producing of numbers, filing reports, the sort of day-to-day running of accountancy stuff, actually in fairness that's much the same. But the difference is that we are helped with things. It's helped to steer the business, there's an understanding, there's an explanation, and it's clear that although as business owners the decisions sit with us about what we do in the business, there's advice and guidance rather than just here's the numbers, what do you want to do, which is perhaps what we've had in the past. Yeah, absolutely. I think it feels like we've joined almost a business club, sort of networking bits and pieces. So we've met other local people who, some of whom at least share our views and our ambitions around zero carbon and bits we want to do. And that's a mixture of supply chain and potentially even investors that come. So I think it's been quite a holistic business service rather than just accountancy service. And actually that's where Modus really differentiates itself. We've got two big things to do over the next 12 months. So we have just signed the initial contracts on our next development site. Our first development site where we will be the developers, but we won't be the builders, for 8 zero carbon homes, all custom built in Chipping Norton, which is going to be called Weaver's Fold. And that is also providing the next step towards our digitised framework to try and help others deliver custom build and zero carbon homes. I suppose I wouldn't be doing the video if I wasn't here to recommend Modus. And although it's been a relatively short time for all the reasons said in the video, I think they bring a huge amount of value over and above an average standard accounting firm.